Hey y'all, sorry I have been pretty sick for the last 3 weeks to about a month on and off. Pretty bad. Please don't leave any comments about like COVID or anything like that. I'm pretty sure most of you that have been following me for at least a year know that my dad died very traumatically from me and unexpectedly from COVID. And I have a lot of like trauma around that, so I really just please don't write comments about COVID or anything like that. It gives me panic attacks. So, anyway, I'm feeling better now and getting back at it. So, thank you for everyone that said very nice things. And I'm sorry I haven't been great at responding at comments for a while. I really appreciate all of y'all. That are so nice for most of the time. Thank you so much. All right. And here are some Dinar Guru updates. Starting off with Mountain Goat, the financial advisor to the Prime Minister Mazhar Muhammad Salih commented on Sunday on the continued decline in the exchange rate of the dollar in the parallel market. The first step is for the parallel rate to match the CBI rate of 1132. We don't know, and even the CBI does not know, how long this change will take. Saleh and also stated at the same time the rate of the dinar is supported by large foreign currency reserves, which are highest in the country's financial history. All of these factors are gradually shrinking the gap between the two prices. All right, Frank26 Firefly says, today we hear they are working on the monetary items to improve our exchange rate. This is getting exciting. Every day they're giving us more and more information. It's pretty obvious of what's about to happen. Sorry, my throat is scratchy. Now they are telling us the exchange rate is moving from 1460 to 1132. Frank said, do not worry about the exchange rate. The program rate is reducing down to 1130. None of that matters. What matters is the Iraqi dinar is being mirrored to the USD, depegged and put into an international basket. Wow, okay. Surprisingly, I have not been coughing, so this is new. It will launch the Iraqi dinar into a brand new stratosphere. Frank26 Firefly says, today we hear they're working on the... Oh, I'm sorry, I just said that. Oof, okay, bear with me today, guys. Okay. Pimpy article quote Sudan advisor. Central bank succeeded in increasing the strength of the dinar and began to approach the parallel price. This is good news. We like for them to continue to strengthen the dinar. This is awesome news. That's what you want to hear. Let's hope Iraq continues to do exactly that. Strengthen the Iraqi dinar. Mark Zavia PDK, expectations are huge for today, tomorrow, and Friday. I was hoping we had seen factual movement of money by this morning. So far, it is just chatter, but that chatter has gotten enormous. I've seen a lot of positive banking stories from tellers and bank personnel telling you that there is something massive coming and our currencies are going to be worth a lot. Sounds really good, but waiting still for somebody to have money. The news, however, has been overwhelmingly positive. We need to stay grounded and see what happens today. All right, Nader from the Mideast says, all we need is 1,000 to 1. If we were 1,000 to 1, believe me, a week later we'd be 1 to 1. So wait for 1,000 to 1. It's coming soon. Frank26 says you're going to see another rate change just before they get to the 1 to 1. 1 to 1 is the mirror effect they are educating you about right now. Then it enters the float at an international level. Remember, Iraq will become a currency central hub. All right, Breitling says you don't need as much oil as you did back in the day. Everything is becoming more and more efficient. They see that trend. That's why Iraq doesn't want to be in that 30-cent range and depends on energy. They need a currency that supports the foundation for their energy markets, and they also need a currency that can help them invest in completely different sectors so they can diversify. That's why they want it way above the 30-cent average that everybody else has in that region. They want to go a lot higher than that. My strategy is up to $1. Beyond that, I don't know. Mark Zevia PDK says this is a big one. The Iraqi Trade Bank decides to adopt the dinar only in its electronic financial transactions. De-dollarization. This is big. Walking Stick via Frank26, they're telling you what they're doing with the monetary reform. In order to teach that, they're keeping the 5K notes. Tells us that the 50, 100K will also go away too. It's all going in the right direction. The monetary reform this week got very loud, very clear, and closer to the end. The exchange rate is going in the right direction. We have Claire with an article quote saying the Sudanese advisor comments on the continued decline in parallel price of the dollar. Quote, the decline in the exchange rate of the dollar in the parallel market and its start to converge towards the official exchange rate is mainly due to success of monetary policy of Central Bank of Iraq. At the same time, it is supported by large foreign currency reserves, which are the highest in the country's financial history. All of these factors are gradually shrinking the gap between the two prices. All right, Frank26, if you've got a small amount of Iraqi dinar, it's easy to consider when to exchange your currency because you've just got a small amount. If you've got a large amount, you can afford to do calculations of when to hold them and when to fold them. All right, Pimpy says we will continue to pay attention to the market. We'll continue to monitor the dollar drop against the Iraqi dinar, but be prepared for Biden administration to pull another trick out of their sleeve, either by using the Fed or other means to make the U.S. dollar look strong and powerful and to stop the decline of its purchasing power so they could look good right in time for elections. All right, Mark Zevia, PDK, the most excitement I've seen today is from West Coast bankers. They believe everything is done in Iraq and that we will see a new rate very soon. The bankers think we may see it over the weekend. All right, and so I just wanted to also say that I just wanted to end it with what I said in the beginning, and please just don't make any comments about COVID or anything like that. It's a super triggering subject for me, and I appreciate everyone's support for this and me and a lot of you that have followed me, especially since my brother died unexpectedly and my dad died last year from COVID. Know that the reason that I started doing this was in tribute for them because they were very highly respected in the Dinar community, and so this really started as a tribute to continue their work, and so any unhelpful comments for me really is just it's unhelpful just to me as a human at this point, and further any comments specifically regarding like COVID is just not going to be very helpful for me right now, as I'm trying to recover and working through a lot of grief and loss stuff as well. Thanks again, everybody, for your support, and hopefully I'm going to continue to start feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better today, and I hope everybody is having a nice morning.